How know you he loves her?
I heard him swear his affection.
So did I too, and he swore he would marry her tonight.
Come, let us to the banquet.
Thus I answer in the name of Benedict. But hear these ill news with the ears of Claudio. 'Tis certain so the prince woos for himself. Friendship is constant in all other things, save in the office and affairs of love. Therefore, all hearts in love use their own tongues. Let every eye negotiate for itself, and trust no agent. For beauty is a witch, against whose charms faith melteth into blood. This is an accident of hourly proof, which I mistrusted not. Farewell, therefore, hero.
Count Claudio.
Yea, the same.
Come, will you go with me?
Whither?
Even to the next willow. About your own business, County. What fashion were you wear the garland of? About your neck like an usurer's chain, or under your arm like a lieutenant's scarf? You must wear it one way, for the prince hath got your hero.
I wish him joy of her.
Why, that's spoken like an honest drover, so they sell bullocks. But did you think the prince would have served you thus?
I pray you, leave me.
Oh, now you strike like the blind man. 'Twas the boy that stole your meat, and you beat the post.
If you'll not be, I'll leave you.
Alas, poor hurt fowl, now will he creep into sedges. But that my lady Beatrice should know me and not know me. The prince's fool. Ha! Yea, it may be I go under that title because I am married. Yea, but so I'm apt to do myself wrong. I am not so reputed. It is the base, though bitter disposition of Beatrice that puts the world into her person and so gives me out. Well, I'll be revenged, as I may.
Signor Benedict, have you seen Claudio?
Troth, my lord, I played the part of Lady Fame. I found him here as melancholy as a lodge in a warren. I told him, and I think I told him true, that your grace had got the goodwill of this young lady, and I offered him my company to a willow, either to make him a garland as being forsaken, or bind him up a rod as being worthy to be whipped.
To be whipped? What's his transgression?
The flat transgression of a schoolboy who, finding a bird's nest, shows it his companion, and he steals it.
You would make trust the transgression. The transgression should be with the thief.
Yet it had not been amiss if the rod had been made, and the garland too. For the garland he might have worn for himself, and the rod he might have bestowed upon you, who, as I take it, have stolen his bird's nest.
I do but teach her to sing and then return her to her owner.
If they're singing, answer your saying, by my faith you say honestly.
The Lady Beatrice hath a quarrel with you. The man who danced with her told her she is much wronged by you.
Oh, she misused me past the endurance of a block. An oak, but with one green leaf on it, would have answered her. My very visor began to assume life and scold with her. I would not marry. If her breath were as terrible as her terminations, there were no living with her. She would infect to the North Star. I would not marry her were she endowed with all that Adam had left him before he transgressed. She would have made Hercules have turned spit, yea, and have plucked his club to make the fire too. But come, speak not of her. You will find her, the infernal Ate, in good apparel. And I would to God some scholar would conjure her, for certainly while she is here, a man may live as quiet in hell as in a sanctuary. And people sin upon purpose because they would go thither. So indeed, all disquiet, horror, and perturbation follows her.
Ah, here she comes.